I'm Laurence Segal of Westside Sharpening Cutlery Center and maker of Rhino Custom Knives. We're going to talk about how to sharpen a serrated knife. They have these little scallops in them across here, and they're only scalloped on one side usually. Now sometimes to sharpen one of these you can find a little dowel made out of ceramic. There are several different companies that have them. The problem is each one of these darn things is proprietary. Every manufacturer makes them either 2 millimeters, 2.5 millimeters, 3 3/4 millimeters, 4 millimeters. So you don't always have the right size dowel. When you get lucky and you do find it, there is a way to sharpen this where you want to hold it at the angle of the scallop, which in this case is approximately about 30 degrees. You're going to want to do a repetitive motion of sliding back and forth in here until you've raised a burr in that one individual scallop. Then you pop down to the next one and you do it again. You want to feel down there. When you feel that burr raise up, you're good. You go down to that next one. And you're going to do this each time all the way down. Then when you get done, you're going to go back and strop the blade with a trailing motion on cardboard or leather to remove the burr. Now that's one method. How I do it here at Westside Sharpening is I use my 2" by 72" belt grinder that I use for knife making and sharpening. Now I have a 120 grit belt on here. I'm going to turn it on and I set my RPMs low, about 25% of this. Now you can also do this on a stone as well, and what you want to do is don't mess around with the side that has the scallops on it. Go to the flat side on the back and you want to thin it down. You can do it on a whetstone also. The way I do it is I lean into it like this and I bring it past across, and what this does is this cleans up the steel around the scallop. It also thins the edge and brings new steel up to the back of it here. Now after I've done this in 120 grit, then I replace it with a 600 grit belt and I do the same process. Now once I get done with that, my last process is that I go to a buffer and I buff with green chrome, or you can strop it by hand using cardboard. That's two of the methods that you can successfully sharpen a serrated knife with.